Hey runner, if you have shin splints, I'm probably guessing you want to know what you should be doing and also what you should not be doing. And if you've been scrolling the interwebs like I have, you've probably seen a lot of running gurus suggest you need to be doing these knee bent calf raises to get rid of your shin splints. And maybe you're doing them, and maybe they're helping, and maybe they're not. So let's talk about why those are not the best exercise for you to be doing right now if you are suffering from shin splints. Hello, if you're new here, I am Dr. Whitfit, Marie Witt, a practicing physical therapist. And you are now part of the Running Fit fam. So welcome. If you want to learn more about all the things about shin splints, I want you to subscribe. Please like this video. If you have questions, leave them in the comment. And obviously, share if it's super helpful. But let's jump in. So let's start off with, what are these knee bent calf raises, okay? It is literally a calf raise, but your knees are bent, okay? It's very awkward. It looks kind of silly. And the purpose of them is by bending your knee, you take the gastroc out of the equation. Gastroc, big muscle you see on the back of everyone's calves. Soleus muscle is the itty bitty muscle underneath. The current theory is that with this EMG study is that the activation of the soleus is turned up way too high for runners that end up with shin splints. The issue people run into is they assume that activation level that you have in an EMG study means that the muscle is weak, okay? This is the pitfall. Don't assume that your muscles are weak. Because I see a lot of runners who say, okay, running guru told me to do this knee bent calf raise to fix my shin splints, I'm gonna do it. And to your credit, you power through them and you do them and you come back 2 weeks later and you say, oh my gosh, it hurts more. What did I do wrong? And it's not that you did anything wrong. Is that you were given misinformation, okay? So let's break this down. We already know the EMG study means your soleus is overactivated. That does not mean your soleus is weak. The theory in this research paper is because the soleus is so overactive, it's working too hard. It's doing too much work, and it's actually creating too much strain, too much effort, and putting too much stress on this one portion of the tibia, which is your shin bone, okay? And that is what could potentially be causing shin splints. So by doing exercises that are actually biased towards increasing strength in the soleus and potentially activating it even more, you've probably already jumped to the same conclusion of, this probably isn't a good idea, because I actually need to do the opposite. I need to turn down the volume of my soleus, not make it weak, because we don't know if it's weak. We know that it might be overactive. So how do we go about turning down the volume of that muscle? We do that by still doing exercises, but not necessarily the knee bent calf raise, okay? Instead, we need exercises that are going to remind the soleus, hey, stop trying to do this alone. You don't have to. You have a bunch of other teammates here to help you run. So we're trying to introduce the soleus back to the gastroc, that big calf muscle, all of the itty bitty muscles in your feet, which are extremely important, and then also the glute, okay? Because this might sound silly, but you need an entire leg. In fact, you need 2 legs to run, all right? So if the soleus is trying to do the job of 2 legs, it's kind of no wonder you ended up with shin splints, okay? So we need exercises that work smarter, not harder, to fix your shin splint issue. Now, what else this research article suggested was more of preventative exercises, okay? But if you have shin splints right now, that's not gonna help you much, okay? You're like, I'm already here. I already passed go. I did not collect my $200. I can't run. This sucks, okay? So just in case you see it out there, I want you to know other sources of information are going to say you need to be doing feet strengthening exercises, which is correct. However, because you are in so much pain right now, sometimes those feet strengthening exercises can actually be too much. So again, I want you to arm yourself with knowledge. I want you to be empowered to know, yes, I need these feet strengthening exercises down the road. But right now, my body can't really handle them, and that's okay. All right, that's why in PT and physical therapy, we have different types of exercises for different parts of your rehab journey. So I have specific feet exercises that I run a lot of clients and patients through that are fantastic. Like, I think so, and the patients and clients that have recovered well, they also think so. But I deliberately tell my shin splint patients and clients, do not do my feet exercises when you are in pain with shin splints. Okay, it is a no-go. It is too much. It will increase your pain, because I have tried in the clinic, and each time, each patient's like, Marie, this is a bad idea. This does not feel good. I don't like it. It hurts. It makes it worse, okay? So what I want you to take away from that is, if you're trying to find and trying to piece together your own rehab program online and things are hurting more and these feet exercises leave you burning and you can't walk or you can't run, or going up and down the stairs is getting worse, don't be afraid to stop. Your body is talking back to you and it's saying, this is great, but not right now. We need these later, not right now. So what I want you to do is, if you want more information, if you're liking where this is going, I have more in my blog this week. You can find everything on my website, drwhitfit.com. And next week, we are going to be diving in specifically to the exercises that you can do to help recover from shin splints right now. So if you found that helpful, please don't forget to follow, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, especially ring the bell. YouTube is kind of silly when it comes to notifications. So if you want the blueprint of how to prevent and get shin splints to go away forever, I wish, right? Then please hang out with me over here. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!
Yes? No, you don't want to help me make videos, but you're so beautiful. You don't want to say hi to the YouTube people and the Instagram people? No, but we match. See, we're both wearing black. I know, you're, okay, bye. You're infinitely more beautiful. Bye-bye, dude. Cats. Divas.